Hey, what's up, everyone? Have you ever had that little voice in the back of your head asking, is a robot going to take my job someday? Yeah, you are not alone. But what if I told you there are specific, really high-paying skills that aren't just surviving this AI wave, but are actually getting supercharged by it? Today, we are going to break down the playbook for the 6 most AI-proof jobs of the future. Let's dive right in.
So let's just get real for a second. That fear that you might be pouring your heart and soul into the wrong career path, that's a totally valid fear. The research we're digging into today shows that a lot of people are about to spend years, and I mean years, building skills for jobs that might not even be around in the near future.
But here's the good news. You don't have to be one of them. See, the guy behind this research, Dan Martell, has done all the heavy lifting for us. He's dug through thousands of AI companies and market trends to pinpoint the exact careers that are about to absolutely explode in this new era. All right, so think of this as your personal playbook for a secure, 6-figure career in the age of AI. We're going to count down the top 6 skills, and we're starting from number 6. You ready?
Kicking things off at number 6, we have the creative director. Now, this one is so fascinating because it's all about a massive mental shift from being the doer to being the director. Think about it like this. Instead of you spending 20 hours designing one logo, you're now guiding an AI to generate 100 options in minutes. Then you use your unique taste and your vision to pick the absolute perfect one.
And the numbers? They're really solid. We're talking a very healthy 6-figure salary right out of the gate. But what's really interesting here is the medium competition. You might ask, why isn't everyone jumping on this? Well, it's because most people are still stuck learning the old doer skills, not realizing that the real money and the real power is now in directing.
So why is this so AI-proof? It's actually pretty simple. AI is an incredibly powerful tool, but it has no taste. It has no vision. It definitely doesn't have emotional intelligence. That's where you, the creative director, come in. You're the human guide for the machine. And get this, we're already seeing one-person creative teams using AI to compete and even beat entire agencies. That is a game changer. Coming in hot at number 5 is the data analyst. And, if the creative director is all about vision, the data analyst is all about evidence. We live in a world that is just flooded with information, right? The ability to look at a chaotic spreadsheet of numbers, find the hidden story, and turn that into a clear strategy, that's basically a superpower. Again, we're looking at a strong 6-figure salary. Now, you'll see the competition here is high, but don't let that scare you. Here's why. The long-term potential is just massive. Every single company in every industry is collecting more data than they know what to do with. They are absolutely desperate for people who can make sense of it all. This quote right here just says it all. In the world of business, opinions are cheap. Decisions have to be backed by hard evidence. A data analyst is the person who walks into the room and provides that proof, looking at everything from customer behavior to market trends to tell the company exactly what its next move should be.
Okay, so we've talked about how valuable data is. Now at number 4, let's talk about protecting it. Let's talk about the cybersecurity specialist. As more and more of our lives move online, guess what? So do the criminals. And as their AI tools get smarter, the threats get way more sophisticated.
And okay, this is where it gets really, really interesting. Look at this combination. A higher salary bracket and low competition. Why is that? Well, because the learning curve is pretty steep, and frankly, that scares a lot of people off. But for anyone who's willing to put in the work, this is a golden opportunity. Seriously.
The logic here is just ironclad. As long as there's valuable digital stuff, there will be people trying to steal that stuff. A cybersecurity specialist is basically using good AI to fight the bad guys who are using bad AI. It might not be the flashiest job on our list, but as the source material puts it, boring pays extremely well. And now we are in the top 3. At number 3, we have robotics engineering. If the last few skills were all about the digital world, this one is all about the physical world. We're talking about the people who design and build the actual machines that are going to change everything from how we make things to how we deliver healthcare. And the pay absolutely reflects that importance, starting around 115 grand and climbing fast. Yep, the learning curve is high, it's not easy, but the competition is still just medium. If you're someone who wants to literally, physically build a future, this is the path for you.
Let me paint you a quick picture from the source material. Imagine a small jewelry business gets a massive order for 20,000 boxes. Today, that is a manual labor nightmare. Tomorrow, You'll just rent a robot for 48 hours, you show it how to pack one box, and it will work 24/7 until the job is done. The people who design and build those robots are going to be completely indispensable.
All right, coming in at number 2, the full-stack software engineer. And it is so crucial to understand this isn't just about writing lines of code anymore. AI can do a lot of that. No, this is about being the architect. You're not just laying the bricks, you are designing the entire skyscraper from the ground up. The salary potential here is just massive, easily clearing $160K and going way beyond. This role is pure leverage. We're seeing two-person startups build multi-million-dollar companies because one of them is a full-stack engineer who can design the system and then direct AI to do all the grunt work of building it.
And that brings us to the number 1 highest-paying, most AI-proof skill for the future. Are you ready? It's the AI and machine learning specialist. And the logic could not be more simple. The absolute best way to make sure AI doesn't replace you is to be the one who's building the AI.
The numbers here are just staggering. It's the highest salary on our list, a high learning curve for sure, but check this out. Incredibly low competition. Why? Because these are the people building the very foundation of our new economy. They're building the recommendation engines, the self-driving cars, the medical diagnostic tools, everything. Here's a really great way to think about the difference. A normal developer uses AI tools kind of like a chef follows a recipe someone else wrote. But an AI specialist? Oh, they are the ones creating entirely new recipes from scratch. They are the true innovators in this new world.
And that's really the core message of this entire breakdown. AI isn't just some passing trend. It's not the next cool thing. It is literally the new foundation. It's like the new electricity, and pretty soon, everything is going to be built on top of it.
So, we've gone through the whole list. The big question now is, what's your next move? How do you actually start walking down one of these paths starting today?
Well, the source lays out a really simple 4-step plan. First, just acknowledge this change is happening. Don't stick your head in the sand and hope it goes away. Second, pick one of these 6 skills and actually commit to it. Third, and I absolutely love this, use AI as your own personal tutor. Go ask ChatGPT to create a 3-month learning plan for you to become a data analyst. It will literally do it for you. And finally, make learning a daily habit, even if it's just for 15 minutes a day.
So there you have it. That's the playbook. 6 high-income careers that are set to absolutely thrive in the age of AI. Look, the future isn't something that just happens to us. It's something that we build. So the only real question left is, which future are you going to build for yourself? If you got value out of this breakdown, do me a favor and hit that subscribe button because we're going to be exploring a lot more topics just like this one. Thanks for watching.